Hello children, welcome back to our mathematics class. Today I am going to start the third chapter Mathematics of Chance. Once again, the third chapter Mathematics of Chance. First of all, teacher introduce some life situations in front of you. First one, there is 20% chance of rain tomorrow. Second one, when tossing a coin, there is a 50% chance for getting a head. Third one, there is a chance to win Indian team in 2020 match. In all situations, we use the word chance. Chance means may be happened or may not be. Not sure about the result. In mathematics, the word chance termed as probability. In mathematics, the word chance termed as probability. A new term, probability. Once again, probability. The results occurred of an action is called outcomes or event. The results occurred of an action is called outcomes or event. For example, when tossing a coin, there is a 50% chance for getting a head. Here, head is considered as the outcome. Children, can you say that how can we find this probability? Probability equal to number of favorable outcomes divided by total outcomes. Once more, number of favorable outcomes divided by total outcomes. Now, let's do some exercise questions on page number 71. Okay. First of all, question number 1. A box contains 6 black and 4 white balls. If a ball is taken from it, what is the probability of it being black and the probability of it being white? We have to find the probability of black ball and white ball. So first we have to find the total number of balls. That means the total outcomes. The number of balls becomes the outcomes here. So total number of balls means total outcomes. And it is equal to, how many balls are there? Yes, 6 plus 4. And it is equal to 10. Total number of balls is equal to 10. Next, probability of getting a black ball. Probability of getting black ball. It is equal to number of black balls divided by total balls. Probability means number of favorable outcomes divided by total outcomes. Here the outcomes are balls. So we can write number of black balls divided by total balls. Number of black balls. How many black balls are there? Yes, 6 by 10. Total balls 10. So we can write 3 by 5. Next, probability of getting white ball. It is equal to number of white balls divided by total balls, and it is equal to 4 by 10 equal to 2 by 5. Next, question number 2. There are 3 red balls and 7 green balls in a bag. 8 red and 7 green balls in another. So first one, what is the probability of getting red ball from the first bag? Second one, from the second bag. Third one, if all the balls are put it in a single bag, what is the probability of getting a red ball from it? So first we have to find the total balls in the first bag, and it is equal to 3 plus 7, 10. First we have to find the probability of getting a red ball from the first bag. How many red balls are there? Good. There are 3 red balls. So 3 by total balls 10. Next we have to find the probability of getting red ball from the second bag. So how many red balls in the second bag? Yes, it is equal to 8 by 15. 8 by 15. Total balls 15. In the second box there are 15 balls. 7 plus 8, 15. So 8 by 15. Probability of getting red ball is equal to 8 by 15. Next, third question. If all the balls are put it in a single bag. Here the first bag consists of 10 balls. The second bag consists of 15 balls. If we put all the balls in a single bag, then the total number of balls in the single bag, that is equal to 10 plus 15, 25 balls. We have to find the probability of getting red ball. So the number of red balls in the new bag is equal to the number of red balls in the new bag is equal to how many red balls in the first bag? Yes, 3 plus number of red balls in the second bag, 8. 3 plus 8, 11. Next we have to find the probability of getting red ball. Probability of getting red ball is equal to number of red balls divided by total number, and it is equal to 11 by 25. Okay. Next, question number 3. One is asked to say a 2-digit number. What is the probability of it being a perfect square? So we have to find the probability of getting perfect squares from 2-digit numbers. So the 2-digit numbers are start from 10 and ends at 99. We have to find the total number of numbers between 10 and 99. Can you say that? What is the formula for finding the number of terms? Yes, it is equal to last term minus first term plus 1, and it is equal to 99 minus 10 plus 1 equal to 89 plus 1 equal to 90. Next, we have to find the perfect squares between 10 and 99. So how many perfect squares are in between them? Yes, the first number is 16, 25, 36, 49, 64 and 81. So how many numbers are there? Yes, 6 numbers are there. Next we have to write the probability of getting a perfect square. Probability of getting a perfect square, which is equal to number of perfect square divided by total numbers, and it is equal to 6 by 90. Is it clear for you? Okay. Next, question number 4. Numbers from 1 to 50 are written on slips of paper and put it in a box. A slip is to be drawn from it, but before doing so, one must make a guess about the number, either a prime number or a multiple of 5. Which is the better guess? Why? Here we have to find the probability of getting multiples of 5 and the probability of getting prime numbers, and we have to compare the probabilities each other. First we have to find how many numbers between 1 and 50. So what is the formula? Last number minus first number plus 1. So we get 50. Next we have to write the multiples of 5. Which are the multiples of 5? Yes, it is equal to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 and 50. Next we have to find the prime numbers from 1 to 50. So which is the least prime? Yes, 2. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43 and 47. Next we have to count the multiples of 5. There are 10 numbers. So the probability of getting multiples of 5. It is equal to 10 by total number. Total number is 50. So 10 by 50, which is equal to 1 by 5. Next we have to count the number of prime numbers. 15 prime numbers are there. So we can write the probability of getting prime number equal to 15 by 50. Children, can you say that which is the better guess? Prime number or multiples of 5? Here the number of prime number is greater than the multiples of 5. So prime number is the better guess. Okay, here the prime number is the better guess. Now here is an activity for you to do. Try to do this problem. Thank you.